So I just seen a delusional clip of the crazy Kamala, delusional Kamala, and her saying that Biden has done the most for us as an American president than anybody who's ever did 2 elections. I'm like, yeah, you mean inflation? Giving our oil to China, giving millions of dollars away to China instead of American citizens and jobs? You mean like you, Kamala, failing to do your one job as vice president, which is securing the border, but you want us to vote for you as president? Or maybe you mean, Kamala, maybe you mean this, letting dangerous criminals, illegal immigrants that are murderers and rapers free into the American streets because you can't secure it. You have to let them in so they can rape and murder our women. But then you want to turn around and arrest Black American men for smoking marijuana. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Make it make sense, Kamala, because it's not making sense. So what I did was I Googled some of her accomplishments, and lo and behold, this is what Kamala's accomplishments are to our great nation, according to Google. She has led the fight for the freedom of women to make decisions about their own bodies, because killing your babies is a must. We must have the right to murder our babies. That's the must, and that's the only thing that some women are going to use to vote for her. The freedom to live safe from gun violence. Oh yeah, you mean like her letting those criminals who were prisoners in Guatemala and El Salvador come into this country freely and rape and murder our women. Yeah, she really did free us from gun violence. That's why I'm not even going to go further on that. I'm not, because you have illegals that were in New York shooting at cops because she could not secure the border. You have American citizens that are dead because of dangerous illegals that Kamala could not secure the border, welcomed into the American streets. The freedom to vote. Yeah, vote that lady right out of office. And the freedom to drink clean water and breathe clean air. These are her accomplishments. These people are delusional. Y'all really need to wake up. This is pure delusion. At this point, it's all a stage play because it can't be real. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. She couldn't do her job as a vice president. She had one job, that was securing the border. She couldn't do that. In fact, she welcomed dangerous illegals in to kill us. But y'all talking about she's protecting us from gun violence. Meanwhile, they're taking our lives and raping us women because she can't secure the border. But then you want to say because she's a Black woman, I should vote for her because she's a Black woman? Well, why is she arresting Black American citizens? Why is she not arresting the dangerous illegals and keeping them across the border where they should be in their prisons? Why did they find the nerve to take prisoners from other countries and release them into the American spaces to kill us, to rape us? Why does Kamala find that okay? Why is that okay? And if she's so pro-Black, why is she arresting Black men for smoking marijuana? Because that's the most dangerous crime. We have rapists, we have murderers out here. We got the cartel down in Laredo that are killing innocent people and disbodying them, cutting their heads, putting it on their butt, and putting it on the fence as a sign that you can't come that way. But you want to arrest Black men for smoking marijuana. I don't like marijuana either, but it's not that serious. But y'all want to say she's pro-Black, but you want to vote for her because she's a woman. She's arresting Black men, and she's letting dangerous murderers and rapists from other countries that she could have secured by keeping them out into our streets. But this is what this is the greatness that we are coming to as an urban nation, as a Black people. This is the greatness we have arrived with her. I think not. I think you want to rethink your decision. I think you want to research Kamala Harris and what she's really done for the community, because it's 10 thumbs down. It's 10 thumbs down. You putting Black men in prison for smoking, and you can't even secure a border and keep us from killers, and people are dead because of you failing to do their job, and then turn around and telling us to vote for you as president. And every time she gets up there, all she does is laugh, cackle, and say, oh yeah, Biden is great. He's fine. He's okay. No, he's not, and we can clearly see that. If you can't even tell us the truth in that area, why should we vote for you? But some people just go, oh, she's a Black woman, pro-Black, same Black woman putting Black men in prison, but letting dangerous illegals kill us and rape us. Oh yeah, pro-Black, fight the power. It's delusion. This woman is delusional. It's just, I can't. It's crazy at this point. I can't. Is that all y'all had as a Democratic Party? Is this the one? This is the one you want to represent y'all? Really? This whole party right now is just shenanigans. shenanigan. Joe couldn't do it. Joe has to get his health taken care of. She keeps lying, talking about he's okay. He's not okay. Clearly, you're not okay, Kamala. You're delusional in the head. Mental illness is a serious problem. Why you want to arrest black men for smoking marijuana instead of illegal immigrants that are killers and rapers, for the ones that are, because it has happened, you should arrest yourself. Check yourself into a sane asylum because you're delusional. This country has gone a downward spiral since Biden has been in office, and y'all know it. And y'all know it. And I don't care if you vote for Trump, if you vote independent, if you vote for Winnie the Pooh, just please don't vote for that witch. I'm just going to talk about the things that the political side. I've already talked about the spiritual side. Let's talk about how she's failed at doing her one job, securing the border. You couldn't do that. But we're supposed to vote for you as president because you look like us? No, it's time for us to tell the truth about who Kamala really is and what she's done for the black community. She's locking up your daddies and your uncles for smoking marijuana. And I know a lot of y'all like to smoke marijuana, baby. I went to a HBCU. And if you go to a ghetto HBCU in East Texas or any of these little country parts, you know black people like to smoke marijuana. Everybody like to smoke marijuana. I'm saved, so I don't smoke. But let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all black college kids, don't let her catch you in the Jeep, in the 3-4, in the 214, in East Texas, in California, in Chicago, getting lit. Because she will arrest you. She finna let that murderer, that raper, that's an illegal immigrant coming to your country. She's going to let all these illegals in, take your jobs. We got to pay for them to eat. We got to pay for their stuff with our taxes. And we trying to figure out how we going to pay the rent. And I'm trying to save up for a car. And we trying to figure out how our kids going to go to college. She going to pay for them to stay in 5-star hotels to get your housing benefits that you should have for Section 8 or for you trying an American citizen taking your job. She going to give it to them, but we supposed to vote for her. Make it make sense. Don't let her catch y'all in the HBCUs. I'm telling you, I went to an HBCU where everybody was lit. Everybody was smoking marijuana. I couldn't stand it. Weed, marijuana, all of it. Because she going to come through and arrest the whole HBCU. But y'all want to say pro-black? Pro-black? She going to arrest everybody in the college because everybody getting lit. But this the one y'all want to say go vote for. Yeah, you might want to rethink that. You might want to rethink that because she trying to lock all y'all up. Y'all, we got to do better. They don't actually know how to run the country, to secure the border, to give jobs, to give us oil, to help us in our taxes instead of increasing our taxes for people that didn't even come in the country the legal way. Inflation, inflation, inflation. Giving our oil to China, but all y'all see is black. That's ignorance. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying Trump is a savior, but at least he knows how to run the country. If Daphne Duck was in office, anybody but these people are delusional. If you don't see it at this point, something is wrong with you. Stop looking at this and look at what they're actually doing for the American people, because the agenda, the politics, their rational of thinking is beyond delusional. Demonic, mental illness, lack of, etc., etc. Why are they allowing this to happen? The Democratic Party has just, this is the best you have. It's sad. And we need an awakening as a people, as a country. Please wake up. Don't put her in this office for us to continue to spiral out of control. They're not here to make the country better. They're here for a social agenda of turning boys into girls, killing babies, and all these things, but nothing for politics, nothing for the nation, nothing to help us with jobs, to help the average person, nothing to help veterans that are homeless, nothing to help senior citizens that can barely pay their rent, that's living off of $1,200 a month. Nothing for their Social Security, nothing for their, their pension. They're not helping with that. They're not helping for single black moms in the hood. They just want you to be able to have the right to kill your baby. But what about those who have children already? What are the jobs there for them? What is the opportunity? You gonna come through the HBCU and arrest everybody because everybody's high. But y'all want to say pro-black. You better wake up. What about securing us in our country from people trying to kill us that don't even belong here because they came in illegal because you let them in? But you want to arrest us, American citizens. But y'all want to say pro-black? Go Kamala. You better wake up.